Good morning, student. Standard 10. You are studying about respiration. Respiration in animals. See, today I am going to teach you all respiration in amoeba. Okay? See, amoeba, amoeba is a single-celled animal. You can see in picture. And the volume of its body is so small that oxygen can quickly spread to the body by the process of diffusion. The oxygen brings about enzymatically assisted oxidation of carbohydrate, fats, and even proteins and break them into simpler compounds. The energy liberated in the oxidation reaction is stored in the high energy bonds of adenosine triphosphate or ATP. Okay. The oxidation of carbohydrates and fats result in the formation of metabolic wastage. After oxidation, metabolic wastage release carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide diffuses out in the surrounding and water is discharged by the contractile vacuole. Say, but in the case of animals such as grasshopper, fish, and man, diffusion alone cannot take place or take care of quick delivery of oxygen to all parts of the body. In large animal, oxygen travels through a very large distance to reach each and every cell of the body. If diffuse were if diffusion were to move oxygen a man's body, it is estimated that it would take 3 years for a molecule of oxygen to get to our tools from our lungs. From our lungs to tool, it reaches in 3 years. In 3 years, it reaches from lungs to tool. 1 molecule of oxygen, See, therefore, in case of large animals, there is a blood circulatory system to carry oxygen to all parts of the body quickly and remove carbon dioxide. In fact, the blood contains respiratory pigment. Do you know what is respiratory pigment? Respiratory pigment that take up oxygen from the air in the lungs and carry it to the body cells. In human, the respiratory pigment known as hemoglobin has a very high affinity for oxygen. This pigment is present in the red blood cell. Red blood cells. Carbon dioxide is more soluble in water than oxygen, and hence is mostly transported in dissolved form in our body. Present in dissolved form in our body, carbon dioxide. Understand? I hope you understand respiration in amoeba and in large animals. See, respiration in fish. I am going to explain you about respiration in fish. You know, cells of fishes. You know, in fishes, gills are present. Gills are found in fishes. Prawns and mollusks. Prawns mean mussels, snail. Prawns and mollusks. They are highly vascularized respiratory structure located in gill pouches, present on either side of the lateral wall of the pharynx. You can see in picture. This is present lateral side of, you know, lateral side, and it is near the wall of the pharynx. Number of gill pouches and gills vary in fishes. You know, each gill pouch open internally into the pharynx by a large internal aperture towards the outside by a vertical external aperture. You know, adjacent gill pouches are completely separated from each other by a vertical gill septum. This is separated by a vertical gill septum. Gill septum on both anterior and posterior side is covered by an epithelium, mean mucous membrane, which is horizontally folded and forming gill filament. See, this gill septum bearing gill filaments in the gills. Gills contain blood vessels and nerves. That gill contain blood vessels and nerves. By raising and lowering of the floor of buccopharyngeal cavity, mean mouth cavity, with the help of muscular action, water enters into the mouth cavity and goes out through the gill pouches, bathing the gills. Oxygen, oxygen gets diffuses into the blood or blood vessels of gills and diffuses out back into the surrounding water. The oxygen rich blood, diffuses oxygen, unites with hemoglobin to form oxyhemoglobin. From gills it carried to various tissue of the body. In the tissue, oxygen from oxyhemoglobin, which is present, oxygen from oxyhemoglobin is liberated and diffuses into cell, and carbon dioxide in the cell also. In turn, diffuses into blood, and it is then, carried to gills through blood circulation, from where it diffuses in the water. Thus, this process goes on continuously in fishes. Okay, and I am going to teach you about comparison of respiration in plants and animals. See, respiration in plants. Plants do not breathe. Animals breathe. Second, exchange of gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, occurs through the stomata of the leaves. And exchange of gases occurs in lower animal by direct diffusion. Example, amoeba you can take. In plants, no respiratory organ present. No respiratory organs present in plants. And in animals, for exchange of gases, in higher animals, respiratory organs such as gills and lungs are present. Thanks for today. Today homework, you will write a note on respiration in amoeba and write difference between respiration in a plant and animal.